Hey, y'all doing? This Rob Burnham, ATL Preacher Man R&B. This is another episode of Retro TV 91. This time I'm doing another Christmas classics. It's going to be the last Christmas classics I do of this year. And what this Christmas classic is Pinocchio's Christmas. And what Pinocchio's Christmas is about Pinocchio, the Christmas before the happenings of the Disney classic happens. So this is before he turns into a real boy, before he does everything in the Pinocchio Disney movie. And Pinocchio is being his old self, not listening in line, and he winds up in this marionette show. And he steals this marionette puppet and wants her to come to life. So he runs away from the police and he goes into the Enchanted Forest where he meets the fairy that made him who he is. Even though Geppetto carved him, the fairy's the one that made Pinocchio who he is. And she tells him if he lies, she would know it. And he starts telling this big old lie, and his nose starts to grow. And this is the first time this happens. And she says, if you want your nose to go back to normal, tell the truth. And he tells the truth, and she tells him if he wants this marionette puppet, Julieta, to come to life, she has to have a reason for living. So Pinocchio goes back to find his father, and he's trying to find his father, and Fox and Cat sell him to this dealer, and he takes him to this dude's house and makes Pinocchio a Christmas present for the dude's kids. And when they open him up, Pinocchio strolls at the dude and tells him that Christmas is for loving your family, not for the cost of the gift. So the dude stays the whole Christmas day with his family. Pinocchio goes back to Geppetto, and then they have a Christmas dinner with the fairy and her subjects or whatever. And then she tells him the future events of the Pinocchio Disney movie, and that she can't promise miracles, but she will know what the miracle is going to be whenever it happens. Talk about when he becomes a real boy. And that's all that really happened. If y'all have ever watched Pinocchio's Christmas, what did y'all like about it? As always, Preacher Man R&B sign out. Here's Gigi is awesome. This has been another episode of Richard TV 91. See y'all next time.